Hello and welcome to my channel. What do I have for you today? Well, a bit of a story, and it's Roddy Dolls, made in England in the 50s, 60s. So the story goes, when I was smaller, a lot smaller, I had a Roddy doll, and my friend Karen had a doll. And that's in our front garden, many, many years ago. And I remember that dress has got strawberries on it. Lines of strawberries around it. Funny how you remember things, isn't it? But that was our dolls. Then as the years go by, I actually went into foster care. The family split up and I went into foster care. And unfortunately, we didn't know about my autism then. And the lady that I went with, fair enough, she didn't know, and she'd not fostered girls of 13, 14 before, 12, 13, 14, that sort of age. And it didn't go quite to plan. And anyway, and during that time, she'd said, "You're too old for dolls, they have to go, give them away." This is not good to say to somebody, to give things away that... You know, I mean, I've gone to her and I've got my dolls and a bin bag of clothes, and that was me. And she made me give my dolls away, which wasn't helpful. Anyway, time passes and I get to an adult, as you do. And I thought, I want one of those dolls back. I wonder if I can get one. And I didn't know at the time it was called a Roddy doll. I didn't know that. But we went to one of these antique fairs, and there was a lady there who had a store. She had lots of different dolls there. Couldn't see this one. This particular one is like ingrained in me. The minute I would see it, I would know what it was, and I would know it was my doll. Anyway, I showed the lady my photo, and she said, "Oh, that looks like a Roddy, made in England doll, about 24 inches high." Right, I was now on a mission. And actually I went on eBay, put in Roddy Dolls. Now, Dolly here has dark hair. I mean, I know it's black and white, but she has dark hair there. And I did actually find a Roddy doll, but she had blonde hair. And I thought, I'm not going to find my original one. Let's be serious here. She's not going to turn up. So I get one that sort of represents her. So I order the doll and she comes through, and I think, I need to redress her. So I do. This, you see her, that's her bottom half with her homemade booties and a skirt I've made for her. And there's the top, you see, blonde one. But she's nice, and she was called Shirley too. My original was called Shirley. So this one was called Shirley too. And I'd made her, as I say, I'd made her a cardigan. I'd made her the top, a material top with sleeves, and the skirt. And for quite a few years, Shirley too been quite happy with me, and we're good, aren't we? Then I found another one. Let's just put Shirley 2 out the way a minute. Then I found a smaller one, and I thought, I'm sure that's a Roddy doll. You see, you can tell by the Roddies because it's actually imprinted on their necks. And then I found this one. Dark hair. Same sort of face, same hands. Made her some new clothes, as I would. They've even got nicks on. I've made them nicks. Let's just have a look if she's got the Roddy. Now, she hasn't. She's just got a number. So she's not actually a Roddy. But I thought she's very like my one. And she's called Genevieve. I dressed her. I've got a best friend, Genevieve, and she's named after Genevieve. And what I mean by the Roddy bit on the back, let's see if Shirley's got it, hopefully. I don't know that you'll see it. It's very small. But can you see it under her hairline? It says Roddy, made in England. So she was definitely a Roddy type. Genevieve, perhaps not. And then I'd left it at that. I had a couple of dolls and I was quite happy. Plodding along. And for whatever reason, I went back on eBay. I'll just have a look and see. Terrible. Shouldn't do that, Lynn, should I? And I find another Roddy lookalike. She's not actually a Roddy. She is a lookalike. She has the dark hair. So I ordered her. She came. And she was in a nice suit. You know, she had a nice baby's. She had a bonnet and booties, dress, panties. She had the lot, cardigan, but I didn't quite like it. So me being me, I had to make her something different. Let me introduce you to Jemima, because I finished her dress this morning, literally, and her booties. And yes, Jemima has knickknacks on, so she's fine. She's dressed. But you can see it's the same faces again. There's these and the Roddies, and they are just so alike. But this one, against the original one, apart from the fact that I've put a parting in that one's hair, you could put a parting in here, but she's had her hair washed and dried. She, I would go with, is 99.9% my dolly. Clearly she's not, but she is now. But she's called Jemima. And Jemima was my granny on Mummy's side. So there you go. Introduction to Jemima. No good asking me for the pattern for the dress. What happened there was I was looking on Pinterest, looking at dolls' dresses, obviously on dolls, and I spotted this one, and it was yellow and yellow at the edge, and I thought, I like that. I wonder if I could do that. Because I've been crocheting some time now, I was able to work it out. Just make it, do it to size, offer it up every now and again to make sure I was doing it right. And there she is. So she's the new beauty. She's not a Shirley. She's a Jemima. And I absolutely adore her. I painted her nails, as I would. Whoops. I've always got painted nails, so my dollies have to have painted nails. And she's got a bracelet, and she's got a necklace that matches her gorgeous blue eyes. You see them? But, I can't tell you the feeling that this gives me at my age, whatever, to have dolls. But this is not your ordinary doll. This is a lifetime thought doll. It's not, it's not, it could be a Cindy, it could be a Tiny Tears. I never did get one of Tiny Tears. I didn't get a Cindy either. Tressie, they were around in my days, didn't get one of those. But I did get this one. A Roddy, or not a Roddy, as we say. But exactly the same as a Roddy. Just not quite as tall. The Shirley Mark 1, which is the actual Roddy, there's your difference in size of them. That they are. Let's put them both on go back a bit. Both on my lap, and you can see the difference in height. There's not a lot in there, is there? And those faces are very similar. And their eyes shut when they go to sleep. All three of them, the eyes still work nicely. Let's just put her down gently. But little Jemima, all these names, is here to stay. And will I get any more? Who's to say? If I see these, probably. I think they're beautiful dollies. And considering they're from the 50s, 60s, and you get them out of the vintage section or, antique sections, you can get them in really good condition, like she is. And I love her. So do give me a thumbs up. Do subscribe. Say bye-bye for now. Talk to you again later. Stay safe. Take care. Bye-bye.